good part of the day for 10th grades. Are you ready for English lesson? Well done. As I said, today we have revision lesson. In this revision lesson, we have to revise present tenses. Before starting our new lesson, let's check your homework, which I gave at our last lesson. Activity 8, it is your home task. Activity 8, it was your home task. Example, the balcony scene in Romeo and Juliet is the part which people know best. Here, you should fill in gaps with which, where, or who. Did you do? Let's check. The first one, where. Verona is the city in Italy where Romeo and Juliet lived. The second, who, because it describes person. The third one, it is who again, describes a person. Fourth, which describes sonnet. Which sonnet? Which has 14 lines with 10 syllables in each line. Fifth, where. It describes place where the rich people sat. Again, I have activity about the relative pronouns. Please open your notebook, write down activity about relative pronouns and put phone numbers. You should fill in gaps with which, where, and who. I give you 20 seconds. Your time is over. Did you write your answers? Let's check. The first one. There is a film on tonight. Gap. I really want to see. Your answer? True answer is which? The second. Do you know any restaurants? They serve vegetarian dishes. Again, where? Because it is a place. The third one. Lorenzo, who is from Spain originally, has lived here for about 10 years. You know, Lorenzo is a person. And the fourth one, here is a photo of the hotel where we stayed. So dears, as I said, we have to revise present tenses today. The first one, present simple tense. You know, this tense describes actions in general trust, the actions which are repeated regularly. What about present continuous? The actions which are happening at the time or around the time of the speaking. And the present perfect, it is completed actions with the result now. The examples, the and structures for each tense. First, present simple, subject plus verb 1. The earth goes around the sun. It is general trust. For interrogative sentence, do or does plus subject plus verb 1. As you know, we add s or es in the main verb in third person singular. Earth, it goes. In interrogative sentence, we use does, not do, but we don't add s or es to the main verb. For example, the earth doesn't go around the sun, but it is not true sentence, dears. I clean my room 3 times in a week. I don't clean my room 3 times in a week. For present continuous, structure subject plus be, to be, plus verb ing. I am teaching now, or she is teaching now. You are learning now. For interrogative sentence, we use auxiliary verb before subject, like are you teaching now? Is she teaching now? Are you learning now? For negative sentence, subject plus be and plus not, verb ing. I'm not teaching. She's not teaching. You are not learning. For perfect, subject plus have or has. You know, we use has with third person singular and plus verb 3, past participle. Example, I have finished my work. It means you have finished it, you are free, you can have a rest. Or she has done his homework. It means she has ready homework. Teacher can check it. For interrogative, as usual, we use auxiliary verb before subject, like have you finished your work, or has he done his homework? In negative one, subject plus have, has plus not, and verb ing. I haven't finished my work. It means I'm not free now. And he hasn't done his homework. Now, dears, I have very interesting listening task about unknown facts about well-known people. Pay attention carefully. Do you know these famous people? They are famous actor and actress. Let's listen. I hope you like and pay attention to the tense in the recording.
Actress Cameron Diaz appears in many films, but she never watches them. The actress hates TV and doesn't have one in her home.
Pop singer Britney Spears loves dolls. She's got hundreds of dolls. The most expensive one cost $500.
In his films, actor Harrison Ford is a man of action, but at home he likes ordinary things. For example, he loves doing housework. We all know that Superman flies everywhere, but the actor in the TV series, Dean Cain, never travels by plane. He's frightened of flying.
Actor Johnny Depp plays heroes in films, but in real life there is one thing that he's very frightened of: clowns. He hates their faces.
As for film director Woody Allen, he says he hates spiders, dogs, children, small rooms, crowds, and lots of other things too.
Thank you, dears. I hope you liked our listening task. Let's do consolidation for this one. The first, Cameron Diaz. What kind of present simple sentence did you notice about her? She never watches TV. She doesn't have a one at her home. What about Britney Spears? I hope your favorite singer she is. Present simple sentences. She loves dolls. And how many dolls she has got? About 100. And Superman, the actor who plays a role Superman, in real life he never flies in plane. And what about Woody Allen? She hates children, spiders, and crowd. What about Johnny Depp? Thank you. He frightened of clowns. Let's move to the next activity. Here, dears, you have to find out the mistakes. The first one, let's do together. Are top musicians studying for many years? Not are. Do top musicians study for many years? It is the action which is regularly. All top musicians should study for many years. It is permanent situation. We use present continuous with temporary situations, as you know. So you have to do others. I give you 20 seconds again. Please put 5 numbers and try to find out the mistakes. I want to tell you that if sentence is in present simple, you have to change it present continuous. If it is in present continuous, you have to change it present simple. Task is clear? Time is going. Thank you, dears. Your time is over. The second one. What's going on? I hope you don't touch my things. Here you cannot use present simple because if you say, I hope you don't touch my things, it means you never touch my things. You aren't touching my things at the moment. Now, the third one. It is small business, so each person is doing lots of different things. It is the action which is repeated regularly, so we have to use present simple. Each person does lots of different jobs. The first one, does Laziza listen to the radio or that the TV I can hear? Is Laziza listening to the radio or is that the TV I can hear? It means now. I can hear now. The fifth one, our washing machine is starting when you press this button. Starts because it always starts when you press this button. Again, I have such kind of activity, correction. You have to correct the mistakes, but it is not just sentence, it is like text. Please pay attention carefully and try to find out the mistakes. Let's do the first one as an example. One game I am loving is backgammon. So, here, I love. You cannot say like this, I am loving, because love is stative verb. With stative verbs, we cannot use present continuous tense. You have to use present simple, like love, hate, like, dislike, and etc. Are you ready? Again, you have 20 seconds. Try to do it. Write just the mistakes. Try to correct them. Not all text, of course. Are you ready? Are you ready? Let's do it together. If you haven't finished it, don't worry. We will continue together. You are throwing the dice and then move your piece around the board. In this part, you throw. Because it is a rule, with rules we have to use present simple tense. And the next, it is seeming quite easy, not seeming. It is also stative verb. It seems quite easy, but in fact you are needing to be quite carefully. Need also stative verb. We cannot use present continuous tense. Here we have to use need. But in fact you need to be quite careful. When your piece lands on one of the other person's piece, you are taking it off the board and you send it back to the beginning. Here the mistake, take, not taking, because we are continue talking about the rules. The second part of this activity, again you have 20 seconds, then we will discuss it together. Here you have to change some present simple forms to present continuous. Please be careful. Thank you. Let's continue. You are winning by getting all pieces to the end and off the board. You win by getting all your pieces to the end and off the board. Some people are preferring chess. but I am not understand that game. Here, some people prefer chess, prefer also stative verb, but I am not understanding that game. I don't understand. Right now I wait to have a game with my brother. He does his homework. In this part, I am waiting to have a game with my brother because he is very busy. He does, not he does, he is doing his homework. I usually win, so I think he doesn't want to play a game with me. This is the end. I hope you all did the activity right. Let's move to the next one, the present perfect. Here you have to make up sentence in present perfect tense. Let's do the first one together. Gab never played this game before. I have never played this game before. Let's do other three ones yourself. I give you 15 seconds. Is it enough? Please put number 2, 3, 4 and write just answers. Thank you, dears. Let's check together. The second, Aziz gave his room last night. Aziz has tidied his room last night. The third, here since 2005. Have you lived here since 2005? Fourth, Nasiba and I have been to the cinema 3 nights ago. So, dears, it is time to your home task. Please pay attention. Your first home task is make a list of the vocabulary which you have learned today, as usual. The second, present tense revision test on page 211 from your textbook. I wish you success in your learning process. See you next time.